Gibbo presents.
It's Gibbo, and right now I'm joined by Nasheen from Innocent Sounds, who in the early hours of this morning were defeated by Young Hawk at Albany Manor in Brooklyn, New York. Nasheen, you got caught up in an incident after the clash had come to an end. Since then, there's been various reports on your health. Clear things up. How are you doing? I understand you had to get some stitches.
Hey, what's up, Gibbo, man? Respect and manners. Well, right now I'm doing very good, you know what I'm saying? It was not that serious like, the media was making it seem. You know, people always like to twist things and make it more than what it is. But I'm okay. I'm doing very, very good. You know what I'm saying? The situation was just a situation that happened after the clash. It wasn't between me and Jamie or nobody else. So let me just clear that up. It wasn't with Jamie. It wasn't with no member of Jamie's crew, or Innocent or Jamie was going at it. Jamie won the clash, and it was a situation after the clash. But I'm okay. I'm doing very good.
Let's talk about the clash itself. Coming into it, what did you see Jamie's strengths as, and how did you plan to neutralize them and defeat him?
Well, coming into this clash, we took this clash seriously because Jamie's a very good opponent and very smart selector, and his strategy that he used last night, which he played first, Young Hawk played first, Innocent played second to the whole night. He pushed out very early in the clash, trying to gain the momentum and the fans on his side, which he did very well. So we was kind of playing off of the defensive, which didn't really work to our advantage, being that, he touched some points and some spots in the clash where it kind of helped him. So I guess him taking the early lead for the first two rounds, even though the third and fourth round he didn't do as good as the first and the second round, but we still couldn't capitalize on that, gave him the edge in the dance. Big up Jamie, Him win the clash fair and square. Big up Jamie, big up Young Hawk.
I spoke to Jamie earlier, and he said his strategy was to play the tunes that you like to play early on in the clash so that you couldn't play them back. Do you think this was a good strategy for him to adopt?
Well, it was a good strategy for him and for the fans that know Innocent, because, he did that very smartly, which we wasn't really planning to play those songs anyway. You know what I'm saying? We had a different strategy, but it didn't work. But it worked good for him because that's a good execution plan. You know what I mean? Coming into this clash right here, I would say, because Innocent performance last night was very low, nothing to the standard of Innocent, and I apologize to Innocent fans for that. But coming into the clash, I personally had some personal issues, which I wasn't really in the zone coming into this clash like I normally was. So I guess being that, leading up to the clash and I was in that kind of a zone, but we still had to go with the clash because the clash was booked already. It just made what he did so much more better, So him playing the songs that, he feel that Innocent normally plays, kind of worked out for him still, from the fans' point of view. But we wasn't really planning to play those songs anyway. If we had a chance to play them, we probably would have played, but we was not planning to play those songs. We were just doing what we normally do, just come to work, But it worked out for him, though.
I'm sure you prepared for the clash and took him seriously, but was he better than you thought he would be?
No, he did exactly what I thought he was going to do, because like I was telling the people before, in the first, second rounds, when he was going on very good, and I was telling the people that, by the third or the fourth round, he's gonna slow down, which he did. The third and the fourth round, he did slow down, but we couldn't just find that gear to overcome that, So that's what kind of make him. But he was the same Jamie. He's a normal Jamie, that he didn't really surprise me. He did everything that I know he was gonna do. He's a very smart selector still, very smart selector. So I'm gonna give it to him. But anybody know Jamie? Jamie's a man where, him write down things, and in between rounds he writes down things on a paper, and take notes on them. Something there. It's something where I see him do last night, and he do it all the time. So he had this thing put together, but he didn't do nothing that I did not expect him that he was not going to do. He did everything that I know he was going to do. we never really counteract it the right way we was supposed to and get the crowd back on our side in the later rounds when the crowd was ready for us to come back into the dance, you know?
Does he get the ratings he deserves? Do you think he's New York's #1 sound at the moment?
Well, I don't really know who's New York's #1 son, because I don't live in New York City, you know what I'm saying? My son represents Florida. So me just focus on my son as the #1 son all around. Win or lose, me just because focus on Innocent being the #1 son. Ratings, as far as ratings, I don't think nobody don't rate Jamie. Everybody rate Jamie and rate what Jamie do. You can't say, anybody who said they don't rate Jamie, then they don't really know about music and don't really know about the sound clash culture, because he's been doing it obviously for a long time and all up him name in the business, because you have a lot of sound who's out there for a long time that's been doing it, but some of them don't really have the effect or them used to have back in the days, and he's still doing it right now from, I guess, 94, 95, 96, he's been doing it and still has his name relevant. So as far as the ratings part, you cannot, anybody who say not rate Jamie and rate Young Hawk sound, they're living under a rock, you know what I'm saying? You have to rate what the man do, you know what I'm saying?
I have to ask you about your recent and highly publicized online back and forth with another selector, Tony Matterhorn.
With Matterhorn, yeah.
First off, just put things into perspective. How long have you known Matterhorn for?
I've known Matterhorn ever since I was a little kid, ever since about 15, 16. I know Matterhorn. I don't know him back then. I met him in my later years, around like, say, 20, 21. But I've known of Matterhorn since I was like about 15, 16. Because I used to go a lot of clashes in Biltmore Ballroom when Alice was playing. And he was one of the selectors, one of the few selectors, but the most influential selector in my career, you know what I'm saying? Who I used to look up to and, you know what I'm saying, watching the business or whatever. So I know him for a long time.
And before the recent falling out, did you consider him a friend?
Yeah, me and Matterhorn was always friends. I mean, we had a little disagreement at my birthday party last year in Miami, which he was booked for. We had a little disagreement, but, you know, we never really had no big disagreement. Me and him don't talk on the phone every day and them something like that. Although he's my friend, we don't really talk on the phone every day or like see each other all the time, but I consider him as my friend, yeah.
Can you describe the sequence of events when you first saw that wig video? Where were you? What were you doing? And how did you react to it?
No, actually, let me tell you, let me just clear it up right now. See, me and Matterhorn don't have no vibes. He probably have a vibes with me now, but I don't have a personal vibes with him. It was just something that I seen and just spoke my mind on my personal social media page. And he didn't like it, so he went and started ranting and raving like a diva. But I was actually home and somebody had texted me. I was like, yo, you see what your friend Matterhorn is doing on Instagram? He used to follow me, I used to follow him, but after the event, he blocked me, so, you know, I can't see what's going on his page. But somebody had texted me and said, do you see what Matterhorn is going on his Instagram page? And I said, no, I never see. Because he have this After Dark show, which I was watching it when he first started the After Dark show last year, but just stopped watching it because it started getting boring to me. So the person texted me and I went on his page and then I seen that he was doing skits with wigs and stuff like that. Not one skit, but more than one skit. So to me, you know, I did kind of find it disturbing because it's not like he's a Oliver Samuels or he's somebody that's playing in a play. You know, he's Matterhorn, the top selector / DJ, if you want to call it. You know, had this image and this persona as burning out certain things that's in dancehall that were not agreed with dancehall culture, that don't mesh with dancehall culture, and then you turn around and be a hypocrite and you're doing something that you used to burn out. Not saying he directly burn out wigs, you know, but he was one of the vocal MC / selectors in the business who used to burn out certain things in that business. Then you come back around now and you start doing something, I guess, because you're trying to keep your fan base up or whatever, which in life you can't really do everything to try impress people just to gain your fan base or to keep your fan base. You have to still stand up for the culture. That's not a part of dancehall culture. So I seen what he was doing and I just wrote a little post on my Instagram page, my personal Instagram page, not on nobody else's page or in the public. It was just on my page saying, I can't believe Tony Matterhorn, the veteran selector whom we know from King of these days, who used to burn out certain things, come back and start wear wig now. It not look good. And if anybody who don't, I'm not saying if Matterhorn have a problem with it, I'm saying if anybody have a problem with it, you know, them can go whatever. So I guess he got mad, but what I think he should have did, him could have did call me and say, you know, she me feel a way about it. Just like I could have called him and tell him say Matterhorn, not like about that wig something there. But me never think it was that serious, because I never curse him or bun him out. I just put a little post on my page and said, you know, can't believe some Matterhorn resort to wig now. So probably one of his little group of them or one of them female, them must call him and say, you know, so when Nasheen write on him page, then he must go up on Fame Instagram page and say him have somebody for bun out on him after that. Sure, that same night. And then so it said so done in the night, he met this big video. Start talking about, oh, me a batty man and all them something which me not understand. You know me for so much years, and you say me I your friend for so much years, and you are talking about me a batty man. So if me is a batty man, you wouldn't be hanging around me. Me wouldn't be your friend. So that was a lie. So me the feel say like him try to take a low blow at me. I try to make up these one bag of lies. So what I did, I just made another video the next day. I made a video the next day now. Post a video on my Instagram page saying certain things about him and try to make him know so him can't call me down like I'm called down everybody else. You know? And then him go back now. No, before he went back and make a video, Bounty Killer seen my video and reposted on his page, which me and Bounty never have a situation where we was talking about this. Him just see the video on my page and put up and say, Nasheen Fire speaks his mind about one of dancers minority with a fag mentality, Tony Matterhorn or whatever. And Matterhorn seen that, and I think that's where it blowed up. And he got so mad, you know, he started making more videos and dissing up me and Killer, which me to stop make video, because I only made one video about him and I wasn't making no more. But I said I tried to make him know, say, you know, me not fear him or whatever, because he make a video about me the night before. Bounty Killer same video, repost it. He got mad because a couple months before this, him and, no, well, not him and Bounty Killer, him by himself make a song about Bounty Killer, this up Bounty Killer in Vegas. But the song never gonna work because Bounty never answer him. So I guess he was more mad that Bounty never answer him about him song, but Bounty Killer repost my video. So it get him mad, you know what I'm saying? Because then when Bounty Killer repost the video, it draw all this attention from so much people, you know what I mean? So it made Matterhorn feel some type of way, and that's how it escalated, you know? Nothing bigger than that. There was nothing big like, oh, everybody try to make it seem. Which now, me hear say him attack, say him now chat back to me and him now be my friend no more and all these something, which is not a problem with me because I don't really beg friend. But just voice my opinion and him feel a way about it, and it just blow up into this one big thing. And then that's it. It's done for me now still.
Have you spoken to Killer since he retweeted your posts?
Well, actually, I'd spoke to Killer about a week after that. Because the Star of Jamaica, the newspaper in Jamaica, had linked me, and they said they wanted to do an interview with me about the situation with me and Matterhorn. And I give them an interview, and when we give them an interview, Killer did WhatsApp me after the interview came out in the Star. Killer WhatsApp me and say, yo, big up yourself, you. Nice interview, because you never really get ignorant or you never diss up Matterhorn, and we just tell the people them what you feel about the situation. So good interview. And that's the only conversation we had about it, nothing else.
Surely the publicity in the mainstream Jamaican press must have been beneficial to you and Innocence. Have you noticed your Twitter and Instagram followers go up since the article? Have there been more bookings coming in for Innocent as well?
Well, our bookings, we was already booked up all the way until June, every weekend. Before all of that, we was already booked up, you know, because like I said, you know, we have our own credit in the business anyway. We put enough work, you know what I'm saying, and people recognize that. So we was already booked up until June already. But yeah, I start getting a little bit more followers on my social media, which is not really not a big deal because it's just social media. I don't know none of these people in real life, so it's not like it do nothing big for me. And probably people who never know about Innocent and know about me, as far as like worldwide, probably started to try to find out who we was and do some research on the sound and who I was or whatever. So yeah, so it probably give us, you know what I'm saying, a little more strength, but not more than to where that a lot of people wanted to book us no more than normally, because we stay booked, you know what I'm saying? We've been booked for the last 10 years constantly. All when I was in jail, we've been booked, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like say it's something to where that we're gaining a hype off of, because my sound have natural talent on it, you know what I'm saying? The selectors on the sound have natural talent. You know what I mean? We juggle and we clash, so it just give like a little plus to the worldwide people who never know about we. Start do some research about it. That's all it was. Nothing big.
So, what are the chances we see you and Matterhorn solve things musically and clash?
You know what I say? But I think you will ever see the clash, you know. I don't have no problem clashing Matterhorn, you know, because we actually clashed Matterhorn already, you know. The first big boss me get in the business, you know, in the sound business was, what year was that? Dapper, what year was that? 2000 what? 2002? The full load in Miami?
2004.
Yeah, 2004 in Miami. I know you're familiar with Fully Loaded in Jamaica that Sharonberg used to keep every year. You're familiar with that show, right?
Yeah, of course.
Where Matterhorn and Firelings clash. Okay, well, 2004 she tried to keep it in Miami. The only time she ever tried to keep it outside of Jamaica, she kept it in Miami. One time. In Bayfront Amphitheater in Miami. That's where the big shows used to keep. And she kept Fully Loaded. And that's the first time. Me and Matterhorn was good friends at that time too. But me decided at that time, say, but they want to take the career of the sound on a different level. So we kind of shoot off of Matterhorn at the Fully Loaded. The Fully Loaded was us, Matterhorn, Super Twitch, Metro Media, DJ Khaled, Jabba, One Love from Europe, Left Side and Esco when they used to play music. No, I think about 3 more other sound. It was just a sound event, you know, because that's how Fully the world. So she do it in Miami. And we, out of every sound upon the bill, just shoot off a Matterhorn the night. We and Matterhorn up going 1-for-1 and everything, and we left a good impression upon the people, and we beat me by 1 song. But we beat him up bad the night there. That was actually the night where most artists and certain people in Jamaica start recognize Innocent, because that was the first time me meet Bounty Killer after that Fully Loaded. It was 2004. I went to Jamaica after that. I'm a meet Bounty Killer on a Solid Angel, and I tell me, say, yo, I hear the Fully Loaded at Miami, and you deal with Matterhorn good. At that time, Matterhorn and him wasn't talking, and that's where, you know, it all started for Innocent upon a higher level. But me clashing Matterhorn is nothing new, because I clash him already. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't really like saying me favorite clash Matterhorn. It's not because you're friends, you know, have a musical clash. But I think he took this one so personal where he's not going to want to clash. He's not going to want to clash me, because ever since the thing happened on Instagram and it got so publicly known, a lot of promoters call me for the clash, but tell them I will do it. Them call him say him not going to do it because him not clash me, him not give me enough fame or not like that, which me not look no fame for Matterhorn. You know, but I don't think he would do it. But I would do it, but I don't think he would do it.
Is he still a real war selector, or has he lost the appetite that he once had for a real battle?
Well, I think, my personal opinion is, I think Matterhorn lost his appetite for playing music on a whole, not even clash alone, juggling too. Because he hasn't been performing in playing music, selecting wise, like how he's supposed to, like how the Matterhorn we know. Matterhorn nowadays just come to the people and party and talk for half an hour and play music for 20 minutes. That is not playing music. So I don't think he's relevant in the selected thing like how he used to be, excuse me, you know what I mean? But Matterhorn is a person where you can never underestimate either, because he's one of those persons that can do anything at any time, and being that he has such a big fan base, he know how to monopolize people. So we can't really say him wouldn't do good in a clash. You know what I'm saying? If him put in mind, the Matterhorn with me know, if him put in mind to it, him can do it. But ego won't make him do it, because him feel like him is above that and feel like him bigger than that. You know what I'm saying?
One clash that you will be involved in is War Climates, which takes place next weekend at the Appleton Sports Complex in St. Elizabeth. You're going to be going up against Sound Trooper, Breda Hype, Pink Panther and Red Heat. Can you give me a brief scouting report on each of your opponents?
Red Heat, to my knowledge, is a good sound. To my knowledge, they're one of the leading clash sounds in Jamaica right now that's active. Young youth, would have a good little fan base now. Trooper, the veteran, the ultimate veteran for this whole sound clash thing. He's been doing it from Jara days. You know what I mean? Panthers in it, Panthers are a real war specialist. I think about 10-time or 8-time world class champion. Brother Hype, is a good sound from out in St. Elizabeth. Good vibe sound. But that don't mean that we fear them. If you know Innocent history, Innocent go up against some of the biggest sounds and some of the youngest sounds in the business. Win or lose. We're just going to Jamaica to do a job like we normally do. You know what I mean? But we're not taking none of them lightly or feel like, say, we are going to go there and take them lightly. We're taking this very serious. So them better just get for them thing together, which, to my knowledge, me for understand, say, I'm the most on that dance. All of them is focusing on trying to kill me and my son, which is not a problem to me. You know what I'm saying? Bring it on. But it's going to be a good clash, though.
Which of those 4 sounds do you think poses you the biggest threat?
Tell you the truth, all of them pose us a big threat. None of them is no special than nobody. You know what I'm saying? All of them have them element of surprises. All of them have them experience to a level. So all of them is a threat. I'm taking it as all of them is a threat to Innocent. So what we is going to do, we're going to deal with all of them accordingly. Because you have to understand, say, we're the only Jamaica foreign-based sound on that bill. Meaning, we have a sound of Jamaica and we have sound America. So us as the foreign selectors going to Jamaica for this clash, we're going to be the one that, going to be outnumbered by far, because they can basically team up as the Jamaica-led sounds and try to get we out. You know what I mean? But I take it very, very serious. None of them is not no special threat. All of them is a threat to we.
Is War Climate coming a bit too close to last night's clash, ideally? Would you have liked more time to prepare?
No, I mean, both these clashes was booked at separate times, months in advance. We know that the clashes was 1 week apart. You know what I mean? We took the clash because we like to clash too. We are juggling some, but we love to clash. It doesn't matter what the space at the time between the clash them. Plus, it's in 2 different time zones, 2 different countries. You know what I'm saying? It's a good look. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to bring back clash, nothing serious.
And then at the end of March, you're going to be heading over to Europe for your European tour. Now is your chance to mention the cities and the countries which you're going to be passing through.
Tell you the truth, I can't remember the countries and the cities right now off head. I would have to look at the schedule. I don't have it in front of me. But what's some of the places we're going that one? We're going to Geneva, Munich.
I can't remember.
We have a couple more places. I can't remember them offhand, but it's a 10-day tour. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to be playing, I think, 9 days out of the 10 days. But just follow Dapper Lee on Instagram at Dapper Lethal. Follow me on Instagram at Nasheen Fire. Follow Juxie on Instagram at Juxie Fire. Follow Neely on Instagram at Neely Innocent on Instagram. Or you can check out my Facebook page, Nasheen Innocent, Dapper Lee Innocent, Juxie Fire. And you will get all the updates of, where we're going to be playing in Europe. And it's a big one for us still, because this will be the first time Innocent is going to that side of the world. And we're looking forward to this, because it's a big, big thing for us right now. Because we love to play music, for the people and make them enjoy themselves. Despite what happened last night, we love music still. And we just want to put out there, what happened last night was not between us and Jamie. We and Jamie did not have no fight or no dispute. It was something otherwise from the clash. Happened after the clash with some other people. It had nothing to do with the clash. And big up Jamie again. But we love to play music for the people. We just love to play music. We're youth. We're born in the music and we love it. So us going to Europe is a big thing. And I just want to say big up to the Europe fans that's looking forward to Innocent coming over there for the first time, because the promoter has been giving us a good feedback and saying that people are very excited to see us come onto that side of the world. So big up to Europe.
Nasheen, most importantly, it's good to hear you're okay. Commiserations about last night. Best of luck for next weekend in Jamaica, and I'm sure you will enjoy the European tour. Thanks a lot for your time.
Bless up, Gibbo, man. It's always a pleasure to do an interview with you. Keep doing the good work, and big up to the fans who love Innocent Sound in England. We're coming up soon. Soon line up a England tour coming up very soon. So let's look out for Innocent in England coming up very, very, very soon. And big up yourself, Gibbo. Thanks and respect, yeah?
Gibbo.